Your following tag team match is set for one fall.
Blackout makes their way through the curtains one more time tonight. Ruckus back in competition here. A veteran of almost 18 years, still a young man though, just under 40 years old. Many times a champion in multiple promotions. Perhaps foremost among them CZW, and not far behind Maryland Championship Wrestling. Alongside a plainclothes Robbie Illuminati.
Still sporting the blackout colors.
And Stockade returns to us. Stockade last appeared in Atomic Competition in a loss to DJ Hyde. Which is no shame in that. DJ Hyde has held some mighty, mighty men.
Absolutely not. The Devil's Outlaw Stockade returning. Big bruiser, man.
What a contrast. We were talking about Willow Nightingale earlier. Stockade had a hand in training. Can you imagine these two even inhabiting a room together for more than 5 minutes?
I have been waiting for this moment for quite some time.
Stockade ninja style. The only man who knows the secret of the ooze. The one and only Facade.
Flanked by Danny Mo. You gotta notice the neon blonde. Danny carrying the Pro Wrestling Empire Heavyweight Championship with him tonight.
And Facade, no doubt, has got to be looking to rack up some singles victories in Atomic Championship Wrestling. But first tonight, it's tag action, but who's his partner, Ryan? I don't think we ever got a final say. We just had 3 question marks.
That's all I was aware. I talked to Facade backstage earlier today. He gave me no indication who he was going to be tagging with tonight.
Friend and paramour Danny always visible at ringside alongside Facade. And perhaps we're going to find out who this mystery tag partner is for the Ninja.
This is nobody's music I'm familiar with.
This is just our intro and outro music. It's just the Atomic Championship Wrestling theme, if you will, and that doesn't tell us a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, team number 1. In the ring at this time, representing Blackout, Robbie Illuminati. He brings to the ring tonight, weighing at a street value of 31 million from Chocolate City, representing Blackout, Ruckus.
I thought Chocolate City was New Orleans. I have him as being from Baltimore.
Partner, weighing 285 pounds from Monroe, Louisiana, opponents. At ringside, Danny Moe. She brings in the ring tonight the current PWE Heavyweight Champion, weighing 191 pounds. He roams the streets at night, creeping while you're sleeping. The Neon Ninja
Facade must be an amazing ninja to be able to creep while wearing all neon colors.
Oh, you sleep nonetheless.
Oh, if I'm sleeping, I guess I can't see him, so there's that.
Is he going at this
Oh, here we go! Well, I guess it's going to be a handicap match here because Facade appears to have no partner.
For a moment, it might be Carolina Jim, a ring announcer.
Ruckus here at Stockade doing their worst. What?
Here comes the commish. Did I hear that right?
I think you did. Tate's back. Double clothesline. Tate fresh off a wake-up call from Sean Carr. Now joining Facade as they try to eliminate and erase Blackout from Atomic. Poetry in motion, Facade.
Ring quickly clears. Facade putting on the shades.
No, Facade, don't do it. Not in the shades. And off the ropes he goes here with a huge Racha onto his feet. Well, it must have been a pair of blue blocking sunglasses because he got it done in the end there. And Tate drops a hammer fist down from the apron to the floor. As Ruckus rolled in by Facade here.
We got a quick victory.
The bell rings almost as fast as Aubrey could count to almost 3 here. Confusion here as to whether the match was ending or beginning. Facade with some roundhouse kicks here. Facade and Ruckus. Could be a beautiful sight here. Not only these men like to spend a lot of time on the canvas. Ruckus looking for razzle dazzle. Facade, look at that.
Taking a break.
And a head scissors takeover. So agile is the ninja. Rear waist lock, O'Connor roll. He's got it. Oh, look at that.
Quick. No wasted motion there in Facade.
Watch out for Ruckus here. As I said, Ruckus does not like to spend a lot of time on his feet. An old school competitor from the grand old days of CZW joined the organization almost just 2 years into its infancy.
Stockade himself spending some time in CZW these days.
Hangs out with nefarious characters like Father Matthew Tremont. Stockade, interestingly enough, went to a no contest with a match with the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan in June. This to lock up the Taskmaster is an honor in itself, although I wonder what Stockade thinks of that. I'm a very respectful human being. Ruckus back elbow. And Ruckus has put on some weight since his cruiserweight days, but you can see the lightness of his step. This is an uncanny agility.
Very quick in the ring, very quick.
Handful of hair drags Facade to the mat.
If you're going to have neon dreads like that, they could be used against you. Ruckus mocking the crowd here, mocking Danny Moe. Fired up here for Facade.
Ruckus very confident, despite having to climb out of an offensive deficit here early in the match. Ruckus clawed his way into relevance in professional wrestling. Started out wrestling in his backyard with his friends. As I said, many times a champion.
Okay, choking him with the bandana. Get in there, ref.
I have to say, in this case, I have to blame Facade for that. He shouldn't perhaps be wearing all that extraneous gear into the ring. He's just asking for this.
I agree, but a choke's a choke. Ref's got to do his job.
Tossed out of the ring now is Facade. Lands on his feet, though.
Facade twisting the table. Moving out of the cheap shot. Come on, ref.
Back being thrust onto the canvas there, right on the corner. The ring structure. Stockade knows exactly what he's doing here. Make no mistake. Diving! Onto Facade outside the ring. That's a lot of man to drop onto you. Onto the concrete, no less. Facade crushed half to death, rolling in the ring here. Ruckus can pick his bones. And look at that with the George Jefferson strut.
Strutting around there. Getting the tape face again.
Just thinking about cinching up a vertical suplex here. Facade out the back there. Jumping roundhouse to the face. Come and get it, you might call it.
Both men down. Tate anxiously waiting to get into this match. It's all been Facade so far.
Hopefully we see the new Tate, the Tate that Sean Carr brought back out of the King of the Underground.
The crowd's open for that too with you. We won Tate chant. We haven't heard that in years here in the tournament.
Stockade gets the tag. With a knee right to the underside, the hammy of Facade. I'm surprised a big guy like Stockade was able to bring a knee up that high for that attack.
Good job for Facade.
Forearm shots to the back and the spine here. Rainmaker lariat! Tate has to break it up. A lot of people I've seen employing the Rainmaker lately, emulating the amazing Kazuchika Okada from New Japan, and they'd be well advised to do so. That offensive maneuver has gained him a lot of wealth and fame.
Stockade plotting his next move. Plotting his next step here.
Uranage! Facade flips out! Roundhouse kick to the midsection here, Stockade. Another counter from Facade into the roundhouse kick.
Knocked the big man down. Facade fell to the wrong corner though. He's got to get back here to Tate. Come on, Facade, wrong corner.
Facade, I think, seeking the tag, but yeah, he's disoriented here. The voice of Danny calling him to the correct corner. He gets a tag to Tate. Tate ready to go here. Short clothesline and an elbow. And a drop kick. Taking the big man off his feet. Another one. Ruckus is in the ring here without a tag, I believe. shoved out by referee Aubrey.
Referee doing his job.
Thrust kick. Taking the cover. Stockade shoots an arm up. And the match continues. Tate with a plum clutch, dragging the big guy to his feet. Left hand. Stockade fireman's carry, nope. Tate with a cutter!
Tate's got him down.
Tate's gonna follow up here. Stockade trying to roll clockwise into his corner, but
Illuminati barking orders to Stockade, trying to get him reoriented.
Facade is legal now. Tate with a spear! Stockade gets attacked from Ruckus. Quite an emergency for Stockade there for a moment. Facade firing away with the Muay Thai style kicks. Ruckus shuts him down.
What a kick.
And the jumping roundhouse from Facade rocks Ruckus. Kick is caught. Ruckus misses a clothesline. Beautiful leg lariat.
Never stops moving Facade.
Facade does not get three.
Facade very impressive here in his atomic debut.
Pro Wrestling Empire heavyweight champion looking to put away Ruckus here. Ruckus rolling elbow. And a rolling neck breaker as well. And Ruckus with a mouthful of profanity here for the audience and the athletes.
It's going up.
Springboard.
Nobody home.
And Facade now. The runway is clear. Ruckus is far away though. Walks on the ropes. Huge roundhouse.
What agility.
Jackknife pin. And he's got it.
Facade victorious here in his ACW debut with Twisted Tate. Hopefully this is not the last we've seen of Facade.
I can't imagine that it will be. Great showing here for this man. Alongside Tate, who seems to have kept it together. He's the Tate of old, the Tate we love. Here's Illuminati here in the ring to help out Ruckus. Stockade is hitting the streets here after he's finished jawing at some fans. Ruckus recovering after that roundhouse kick to the face.
Fans love the outcome of that match here. Ruckus still down after that match. Finally getting to his knees.
Twisted Tate and the Neon Ninja. We got a lot of alliteration in this match. And one big victory for Facade, Denimo, and Twisted Tate. Here on Saturday, July the 15th.
Told you at the beginning of the show, it's heating up here at Atomic, and it has delivered so far.